What it do, what it do, what it do? It's your boy, Silly Cell, and we back in here for another episode of Triple D, Square Business. Yeah, man, we back up in here. Part 3, the grand finale, the one y'all been waiting on. Before I get started, let me get a shout out to that notification committee. If you have not, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Hey, man, let me give a big shout out to the Triple D, man. Shout out to everybody in Dallas that getting on here, liking, popping y'all ish, you know what I mean? Speaking your opinion, you know what I'm saying? Creating dialogue. Big shout out to the DL Dub in general. Hey man, shout out to everybody from everywhere. I see Memphis in the building. I know Juice City in the building. Louisiana, where yet? You know, shout out to everybody been tuning in from everywhere. But I'm going to cut out all the talk on that, man. Let's get into it. Part 3 of the Trapboy Freddy, Yella Beezy, Mo3 beef, the grand finale. And we ain't gonna speak on this situation no more. Let's get it. So we're gonna start where we stopped at on part 2 with Mo3, nephew, slash hitter, whatever you wanna call it, Bubba, had sadly lost his life in South Dallas. This will hurt Mo3, sending him to Avengers, creating the alter ego of Summer. But like everything else the 3 did, everything he went through, he put it in his music. Speaking of music, Mo3 will be creating history, teaming up with his favorite rapper, Boosie Badass, on the collab album. One of the first singles, I might be mistaken, this might have been on one of his other projects, but I know one of the first big singles he did with Boosie was the classic, Everybody Ain't Your Friend. When Mo3 dropped that, like I say, it was a changing of the guard situation, man. Even if you was a Mo3 hater, that song was so relatable, man. Jamming so hard, you couldn't deny that. Another song he would do with Boosie would be a song called In Apartments. In Apartments, that's a slapper too. That song right there, they're in the middle of the apartments in North Dallas, on Forest Lane, where Mo3 grew up. This video would also, like a lot of things that came with Mo3, had some controversy behind it. Backstory on the situation, Mo3 had supposed to have beef in his hood, so they say he had to get permission to come and shoot the video. In an interview with real life street stars, the North Dallas OGs would address their beef with Mo3, explaining why and what was said. So from my understanding, they were saying Mo3 came to the hood to shoot a video or whatever, but they had no knowledge that he was supposed to be doing a diss towards Trapboy Freddy and Yella Beezy. The some of the OG that was in the video was Monster Mom and OG Gangsta Boo or whatever. Yeah, they said they ain't had no problem with Trapboy and Yella Beezy, and he didn't need to be coming over there bringing no beef in the hood, and he don't even be over there or whatever. And then plus it was something that supposed to have happened. Some mom said that Mo3 know about that happened that he supposed to fix before he come back to the hood or whatever. So I don't know what happened with that, man. Mo3 had beef with another North Dallas OG, a guy by the name of T Cash. T Cash, he was an old school rapper from Dallas from back in the day, man. You know what I mean? Had the club when the boogie moving and all that was going on. But him and Mo3 had a misunderstanding. They were going back and forth, talking about pulling up to the hood, fighting all type of stuff. Mo3 had another beef with one of his former guy that was in his group in HSM in the early stages. Before Dun Dun and number 7, he had Beto. Beto, he from Dallas or whatever. And him and Mo3 had a big situation. Y'all just keep an eye on Beto. You know what I mean? I don't know if people hating or what was going on, but all I know, it seemed like everybody Mo3 dealt with, he fell out with him. I'm talking about a recurring pattern. With all the rumors swirling around Mo3's name about beef with all these different people in Dallas, Mo3 would do an interview with real life street stars where he would address his beef with Trapboy Freddy, Yella Beezy, T Cash, Monster Moan, OG Gangsta Boo, and he spoke on what the situation was in his hood. If y'all want to check that interview out, go to Real Life Street Stars and check them out. You know what I mean? Mo3 gonna address everything that I'm speaking on right now. You know what I mean? It was just like it was. He had a lot of beef. He also addressed a beef with Pooga Leroy that I didn't know about at the time. Pooga Leroy was one of the artists that come out a little bit before Trap and 3 and them and all them. Anyway, 3 used to run with him or whatever. And 3 felt like Pooga Leroy was holding him back. Because everywhere they went, Pooga Leroy was trying to push himself. But everybody was on 3 music, you know what I mean? And I like Pooga Leroy music, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't harder than 3, man, you know what I'm saying? And Pooga Leroy, he also is one of Mo3 baby mama's brothers, you know what I mean? So they beef going deep. They had a situation, they say 3 had whooped Pooga Leroy with terrorizing him and all type of stuff. I mean, 3 got down on that interview. While Mo3 was going through all the drama he was going through with all the beef he had in Dallas and the old beef he had in Fort Worth, Yella Beezy, he had became a pop star. He had blew up outside of just the Texas rap scene or whatever. He was doing songs with Chris Brown and Pharrell and on Wild and Out. He had made it. Trapboy Freddy was also enjoying success at the time. He had just signed a major deal with 300 Entertainment / Cool Money Entertainment. He had a hit single called Quita where he sampled a classic freestyle out of Austin, Texas. It was a Texas classic at the time. Trapboy was all at the Mavericks games. He was doing this thing. So Yella and Trap, they was having success at the same time. So all 3 of the artists were doing their thing. Trap and Yella would form a special bond with Dallas native boxing champ Errol Spence Jr. And they would get the chance to perform at his fights. Trap and Yella can be seen coming out at the fight in L.A. where Trapboy Freddy famously performed his hit L.A. They was doing their thing, man. Like I say, Trap and Yella, they had their time as well in the DFW. And one of the things I like about Trapboy Freddy and Yella Beezy, they always stuck together. So with the individual success they were having between each other, they decided to come together and do a joint album entitled My Brother's Keeper. My Brother Keeper, it was a banger, man. It had all type of bangers on there, man. You know what I'm saying? But on this album right here, they popped they ish. They had a couple things for Mo3. So for all the Mo3 stands that swear that Yella and Trap never said nothing about 3 before he passed, that's a lie. This song right here, this video that you see in the background, this off Ride. This off My Brother Keeper. Go listen to it. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Go listen to it. You know what I mean? You think they ain't say nothing about that. If they ain't never say nothing about Mo3. It's also a couple other songs on there. They got a song called Money on Your Head. You know what I mean? And there's also a song called You Ain't Like That. That song right there, Mo3 didn't like that right there. He couldn't stand it right there. Sometime later, an incident would occur when Yella Beezy and Mo3's manager, Brandon Rainwater, were bumping into each other in the Dallas strip club. Basically, Mo3 manager, he bumped into Yella Beezy. He was by himself, and they say Yella and them jumped him. This is the incident where Yella Beezy could be heard saying, "I beat him up. By myself. I beat him up." Yeah, right. He tripped me out when he said that. But I feel like, shoot, ain't no rules when it comes to no beef, man. You know what I'm saying? We catch you down bad, you gonna get it. Of course, Mo3, he made a live addressing the situation with Yella Beezy and his manager Rainwater, stating that Rainwater wasn't a street cat. He went to college. You don't get no cool points from jumping no manager. But Rainwater, man, when you speak on things, you gotta be accountable for that. You know what I mean? Bad things happen to regular guys in every day. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And for like jumping them, it seemed like Yella Beezy got out on him first, and everybody else pulled them off on him. But like I say in the fight, man, if it's us against you, we gonna get a free kicks out for you. Mo3, he made a diss song called "I Beat Him Up," where he mocked Yella Beezy and you know, addressing him being fake or whatever, showing that he would whoop Yella Beezy, but he was scared to get in the ring with Mo3, according to Mo3. You know, I ain't really like that one right there because I feel like, man, you doing too much dissing, man. Not long after, Trapboy Freddy would suffer a loss. The loss of his childhood friend Chris, a.k.a. Fat Mac. That was sad in Trapboy Freddy, leading Trapboy Freddy to drop probably one of his best songs ever, a song called "I Need a Hug." In the song, Trapboy Freddy and other members of the Cool Money ENT family can be seen dressed from head to toe. I'm talking about sharp as a sickle, showing love to their friend. You know what I mean? One of the quotes from that song where Trapboy Freddy can be heard saying, "You better tell him I'm coming. I want every last one of them. Gotta be cautious. One step of caution. Be my guardian angel, baby. Go and watch me. I need a hug. I need some love." Yeah, you know. I mean, even I felt it on them right there. You know what I mean? But like I say, this right here was sad in Trapboy Freddy. He wasn't the same after this situation. The same way some say Mo3 felt when his people left, that's how Trapboy felt after this. And right on time, like the clock at 12, Mo3 would come back with a skating diss song. One of the most disrespectful diss songs that you can never make. It was a song called Little Mexico. In this song right here, Mo3, he can be heard saying he had a breakdown. He fell off. Now he got cake now. I'm trying to get your hitters out the way. In this song right here, he said something about, we gunned him down, left the cocaine. We know Trapboy, right? We gunned him down, left the cocaine. In that video, you see Mo3 with the dogs in the back. Y'all know Trapboy Freddy got the Cool Money Kennels. The man was just wilding out, man, with the disrespect. Personally, I don't think 3 had nothing to do with that. I think 3 was just trolling. And he didn't care because they the ops, he don't fool with them, so he didn't care how they felt about it. So he was just trying to provoke them to go with them, you know what I mean? But in my opinion right there, that's a bad idea right there because once you diss street cats, you're not just dissing rappers, man. You got to think about they people. You know what I mean? Look at this, man. Man got the dog in the background. Mo3 wild, man. You know what I mean? But I guess not long after, Mo3's manager, Brandon Rainwater, would go on to sue Yella Beezy for, I think, $2 million. That case right there is still going on right now. We don't know what's going on with that. But I know I guess Yella Beezy put his hands on the wrong one that day. Mo3 said he wasn't no gangster. Rainwater, he was slick though. He used to always provoke things, and then when it go down, he gonna put them people on you. Around that time, I can't lie, man. Mo3 had the rap game in the chokehold. He was the best rapper out of Dallas. Nobody could out-sing him. All his shows was sold out, pack to pack. He had kind of took the momentum from Yella. Although Yella Beezy was bigger, mainstream wise, Mo3 is who you gonna hear people listen to if you go to Dallas around that time. Still to this day, especially right now. But Mo3 could do no wrong at that time, man. The next move Mo3 would make him a boss. Mo3 would go on to sign Dallas rappers Number 7 and Dun Dun. That right there, that put Mo3 in a lot of position. A lot of other cats wasn't in. My boy Trap, all his guys were kind of boss type of dudes anyway. Yella had put people on, but Mo3, you know what I mean? He had got two young rappers out the city to turn them up, to let him get some of his fame or whatever. That was a smart move on Mo3 part, but that wouldn't come without controversy because Mo3, Dun Dun and Number 7, they had a history as well. Like I was telling y'all earlier about the guy Beto. They used to be down with Mo3 when he first started HSM. He had a past with Number 7. Actually, they from the same hood or whatever. Number 7 come from a clique called Stretch Gang. A lot of those guys in jail. Number 7 one of the last ones out. Beto claimed that Number 7 used to diss Mo3 or whatever, because Mo3 up in that hood. And the guy Dun Dun, Beto say he know him through, I think he said little cousin, he say Dun Dun snitched on him. So more controversy. In the meanwhile, Trapboy Freddy would team up with childhood friends Dro Guapo and Duck Dollar to get behind them on their single No Fumbling and About Whatever. Dro Guapo and Duck Dollar, they was like two trap style rappers, you know what I mean? Really some bossed up type of cat, laid back dude, really didn't have to rap, you know what I mean? But Trap was putting them up out there to get them up out the street. That was his boys or whatever. And he was getting some of that rap money, so he wanted to put them down and let them get some of that rap money. But it always some tragedy right behind. Unfortunately, while sitting in his car in the Canterbury apartments, along with fellow Cool Money artist Doug Dollar, Joe Gapo was shot and killed, and Doug Dollar was also injured. This right here was sad Trapboy once again. And just like clockwork, you know who had something to say, right? You got it, Mo3. And actually, I kind of got the dates wrong on this because the day Drogapo got killed was actually the same day that Number 7 signed with Mo3. And you know what the internet said now, so we don't do the police game, but and then to me, in my opinion, Mo3 them kind of made it look like, you know, that Number 7, you know, took care of that to get signed. Now this next move Mo3 will make would be equivalent to Tupac Hit 'Em Up. This song right here is one of the most vicious songs, the most detailed song, the most shocking songs out of all the beef that's going on with the young rappers. This song right here, not saying that Yella and them did this or nothing, but if it was a reason to do something to somebody over a song, this song would be it right here, man. I mean, oh man, Trapboy, he was just ton trap. He said hit Goofy, hit Donald Duck. You know who Duck is, right? You know who he calling Goofy, right? Dro Garpo. Now me personally, I'm a fan of Mo3. I'm a fan of Trapboy. I'm a fan of Yella. But I knew when Mo3 did this song right here, it ain't no way to fix it. You can't be just alleging that you shot and killed nobody, whether you did it or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he did it. You know what I mean? Me again. I think Mo3 was trolling. I know all the Mo3 stand want to believe Mo3 was a serial killer based on because he said it in his songs. You ain't got no proof of this. You know what I'm saying? Most people, Mo3 was on the road doing shows and stuff like that, man. He ain't had time to be in no hood, lurking and all that, looking for nobody and all that. Mo3, not saying he ain't had no hitters and steppers or whatever, but himself personally, I don't believe Mo3 was riding around looking for nobody while he doing shows all around the city. I mean the country, doing shows all over the country at this time. You know, doing features everywhere, doing albums. I don't think Mo3 would ride around no Dallas, killing all these people. Could he have had his hand in it? We'll never know. You know what I mean? But I know that you can't say that type of stuff and they can get fixed. If you listen to this song right here, this really sums up what the beef about. And I don't know what y'all got from it, but to me, I got that he just really didn't like Yella. I really don't like you. He ain't explain nothing that Yella did, because you can't be no street cat and be a legend that he killed Roy Lee. You know what I mean? And then, man, come on, man. You ain't grow with Roy Lee, man. Roy Lee partners can handle that, if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? It don't take Mo3, the famous rapper, to go ride for for Roy Lee. You know what I mean? So I'm not buying that right there. You know what I'm saying? And then, like you said, at the end of the song, you said y'all was in King of Diamond with Maserati, and you said you was gonna slap him. You know what I'm saying? This way before all that. Why you was gonna slap him? Cause you said he was scared or whatever, woo. So you still not explaining why you got beef with him other than you just don't like him. And for a Trapboy, he was just a casualty of war. You know what I mean? You probably did rock with him at one point in time, but you done fell out with everybody else, so you a Gemini, you know what I'm saying? So you feel like you don't need nobody no way, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, the stuff you were saying, the stuff 3 was saying is, you know, Trap was a dope boy, and he really wasn't no stepper, you know what I mean? So I don't know, you know what I mean? They could be true. I know dudes in my hood that steppers and they hit licks, but they bomb, you know what I mean? And the trappers having the motion, having the women, having the spots, having the bread, taking care of their family, you know what I'm saying? So it's however y'all look at it, you know what I mean? If you in them streets, you in the streets, man, you can't really be no chump and be out here, you know what I'm saying, moving around, doing what you need to do and not be no street cat, you know what I mean? So I don't get that right there, you know what I mean? But they weren't gonna win rapping against Mo3, man. You know what I'm saying? He had it looking bad. You know what I'm saying? He already called him out on the fight, and they had fought. You know what I mean? So Mo3 he was bringing pressure. Same way 3 was bringing that pressure at Yella and Trap. Beto was bringing that pressure at Mo3. And then at the same time, he clicked up with his other op. The op that got everything jumped off from the jump. Go yeah. He back in the picture. You know what I mean? And this time, Beto, he said Mo3 snitching. He said he got paperwork and everything. Now, I don't know if it's real or not. That is on the internet. That's the picture of it right there. But it's on the internet. If y'all want to go check that out, y'all check it out. I don't know if it's real or not. But I know B though, he was on 3 head about that paperwork. 3 never gave B though or Yella no attention. You know what I mean? He felt like they weren't on his level. You know what I'm saying? He felt like he'll be giving them clout or whatever. But at that time, 3 had just signed a deal with Empire, man. He was back, you know what I mean? All the success, all them diss songs worked too, you know what I mean? They got so much traction to him. Somebody had to sign him. He had got a label deal with Empire, with HSM. And yeah, man, 3 was doing that thing, man. That's when he was in the kitchen doing all them videos, singing. Just that's when people were falling in love with him, man. You know what I'm saying? That's when he just was the undisputed champ on the rap side. In Dallas, it was hands down, man. That when it was legendary right there. One of the first songs Mo3 will release after signing with Empire would be Broken Love featuring Kevin Gates. Broken Love is a song Mo3 had already had out that already had millions of views. Was already a great song by itself. But putting Kevin Gates on there gave it a commercial appeal. And Mo3 stole, well, I can't say he stole the show, but he shined alongside Kevin Gates. And man, Mo3, at that time, man, like I say, Dallas was his. I can't lie. In the meanwhile, Trapboy Freddy was prepared for his major album debut when he one day uploaded a photo of himself in the hospital bed, revealing that he had been in a car accident. Trapboy Freddy said that he was in a car accident and he had hurt his legs a little bit. He said he was okay, but he was banged up a little bit and needed to get some rest. But just like everything else that happened with Trapper Yella, you know who got to respond right. You know who got a response? You already know. Mo3 couldn't wait to get on the internet. So Mo3 jump on there and say, why is my op laying up in the hospital bed like he been in a car wreck? Boy, you know you got shot. Boy, you know you got hit up at V Live. Mo3 exposed something that everybody else didn't know. An ultimate mistake. Because if everybody else didn't know, that means you making it seem like you did that. Of course, Trap respond, letting it be known that he didn't get hit up, he got scraped, but later on we find out he did get hit up a little bit. You know what I mean? He said Mo3 was capping, saying that it happened at V Live, it happened across the street at the Exxon. That's him showing his legs, showing that he was all right or whatever. I mean, some people say Trap was capping, but I get him, man. Keep it in the street, bro. Everything ain't meant to be on the internet. You know what I mean? But Mo3, he brought everything to the internet. You know what I mean? He talked all that talk about being a gangster, but bro played the internet, man. You know what I'm saying? And certain stuff, it just ain't no coming back from, man. And then he making fun of somebody. Mo3, that boy was like cold on that mic, man. You know what I mean? I just wish he had a start making songs like Broken Love. Well, he had other songs like that, but I'm saying I wish he was more known for that than the dissing. Because after what he did about Trap, we all know what happened next. Unfortunately, in November of 2020, Mo3 will be gunned down on the highway in Dallas, leaving from a girl's house. Mo3 can be seen stretched out on the highway. Man, what a sad story, man. I mean, that right there when that happened, that touched me. I don't really put too much time in the rappers and all that type of stuff, but that right there, that touched me, man, because I saw it from the beginning when everything happened, man. And, you know, I guess Trap got the last laugh, you know what I mean? Everybody seen Trap on the internet popping bottles on the freeway, saying y'all got the freeway bagged up. A lot of people were mad at Trap. I wouldn't do that, but we got to keep that same energy. Y'all rooted, applauded Mo3, told him he was a beast for doing that to them. I wouldn't tell nobody to disrespect the dead. I wouldn't disrespect the dead. But at the same time, man, I can't tell nobody how to feel, man. I can't tell how they loved ones how to feel when they got to listen to everybody playing diss songs about Mo3, bragging about killing their loved ones. And his fans would say, well, he ride for his homie. You know what I'm saying? Well, they got the right to ride for their homie. You know what I mean? And like I say, in these type of situations, don't nobody win, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mo3 a legend there. You know what I'm saying? But that's through death or whatever. Y'all should have been giving Mo3 these flowers when Mo3 was here. Maybe Mo3 wouldn't have been feeling the way he felt. It made him pay attention to the things he paid attention to instead of enjoying the fruits of his labor, man, enjoying his kids, man, enjoying his mama, his success. And rest in peace to Mo3, man. But me personally, man, I think it could have worked out, man. I feel like all three of them would have had them different lanes that would have brought the deal done, would have kept it strong, man. You know what I'm saying? Mo3, he the coldest out of all of them. So Mo3, you gonna get that title. You gonna be the coldest one out of everybody. Trapboy, you the trap out the clique. All the trap rappers, they gonna do feature with you. Yella Beezy, you the pop star out the city, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it would have worked out, man. All y'all would have had y'all lane, man. And everybody would have produced other artists. It would have helped, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, sometimes I guess it ain't enough room for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Egos, man. You know what I mean? And basically, that's the deal, dub. Music is over with. After Mo3, man, that was your biggest artist. You know what I'm saying? I like trap. I listen to Trapboy music, but it's gonna be hard for a lot of people to listen to him because he against Mo3, and Mo3 was a big artist. Yella Beezy, he just lost. You know what I'm saying? The most in the situation for other than 3 losing their life because Yella Beezy, people just turned on him. They don't even listen to him no more. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said Ja Rule type of situation. You know what I mean? Trapboy Freddy, he a trap rapper. Everybody never considered him the best rapper. So like I said, all the street cats gonna always spend their money with him, man. You know what I'm saying? And Yella, man, you gonna have to get out of Dallas, man. You getting police study. You know, yesterday, he had a situation. And then he go yo, man. You know what I mean? He ended up getting locked up. That was your other artist from the DL. He locked up. I mean, that situation, man, then nobody come out on top, man. You know what I mean? Nobody came out on top. Mo3, he the GOAT, man. You know what I'm saying? He the best to ever come up out of Dallas. I can't deny that, man. You know what I'm saying? If you deny that, you just a hater. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Mo3. Everybody go stream his music. You know what I mean? So his family can get that money. But kids, man, let this be a cautionary tale, man, about all that dissing and beefing, man. It is not worth it, man. Like I say, we ain't playing the police games over here. We ain't trying to solve no crime. We ain't saying who did this, who did that. But I know for a fact, all that type of stuff right there that Mo3 was doing, all that dissing, that'll get you hurt, man. You know what I mean? If you gonna do it, I don't recommend nobody to be in no street doing nothing like that. But if you gonna do it, man, you need to be quiet, man, and just handle your business. All that bragging about killing people and all that, man, you don't know who people who. You know what I'm saying? You can't just disrespect nobody, people like that, and think it's gonna be sweet. You know what I mean? And then how could you be in the ops neighborhood with a female, man? You know what I'm saying? That's a tender D situation right there, 3, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I ain't trying to bag on 3. 3 was just a man, a young man. You know what I'm saying? He lived his purpose, man. You know what I'm saying? Long live Mo3. You the GOAT, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the DL Dub. And it's the end.